Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Modded Minecraft 1.12, playing here on the one man, one mod pack with Immersive Engineering. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Today we're going to play with the Engineer Skyhook, and if we have time, we're going to get going on the railgun. So let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to play with the Engineer Skyhook. Finally, one of the long-term goals of this series has been to play with this particular device. And yeah, so we're going to get started on that. So we're going to jump right in. Let's take a look at this thing. You can use this to grab onto various wires and cables and things that you've strung about your base or various other spots. And so we're going to try that out today. So it looks like it's pretty expensive. We've got some steel ingots here. I mean, expensive relatively, okay? It's not like we're grabbing iron and chucking it together, but we do have a little bit of, we got some things to work on here. So steel ingots, we've got those up here. No, right here. So 3 of those, okay? And then let's take a look. We need the iron mechanical component, and I do believe if we take, do we have any iron sheet metal? No, or iron plates? None right there, but we do have iron right here. And then if we come over to this thing, we've got the plate in place, so let's get that going. And we will need some copper for that. So we will grab one of those, and it's just one mechanical component, right? Did we already have one in here? I hope we didn't. No, okay, good. So we can throw those in and that in. And yeah, there we go. We got our iron mechanical component. And then the next order of business, let's bring this full recipe up. What was it? Skyhook. Okay. And these wooden grips. What is required? There's a treated sticks, 5 of those, and a copper ingot. We need 2 total, so we'll grab a couple of copper ingots there, and then we have plenty of treated sticks. Okay, good. So we're going to be pretty close to this already. Let's grab this thing now, and boom, we got a new advancement. Take a look, craft the Engineer Skyhook, and that reminds me, let's take a look at our advancement, shall we? No, we don't care much about the standard Minecraft ones. Let's go into Immersive Engineering. Okay. Form the arc furnace multi-block. I don't know if we'll get to that, but come over here. Place a floodlight. No, we haven't done that. Spray and pray. Craft the chemical thrower. No. Craft the revolver. Meh. Craft the railgun. Okay, and the mining drill. I never did get into that, actually. But we do want to try and craft the railgun. You know what? While we're at it, maybe let's go ahead and make the railgun, shall we? So let's go back here. And where is it? There we go. Okay, two HV capacitors, high voltage, and then a wooden grip, and then electrum coil blocks, and revolver barrels. Okay, so this is kind of involved. Let's see if we can bring this up over here. Railgun. Good. Let's do that. Okay, wooden grip, so we'll need another one of those in these HV capacitors. Bunch of steel right there, an aluminium block of lead. Okay, so a couple of those. Aluminium. Do we have some there? Okay. Redstone blocks. A couple of those. Some treated wood. Grab that. And then here we go. Steel ingots. And then we need some copper for the wooden grip. So let's see if we can make that. Yep. Did we get it? Okay. And then these HV capacitors. Got 2 of those. Good. And then the electrum coil block. Oh boy. MV wire coil, which is electrum wire around a treated stick. We're going to need 8 of those. We've got some electrum here. And we can get, 2 coils per ingot. Okay. So let's do that. Switch out for our metal press mold here, like so. Put the electrum in there. And did I happen to have any in here? No. MV wire coil. Do we have enough? That's insulated MV wire coil. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, good. Need 8 of those. And let's do this, shall we? Oh, you know what? We're going to need 2 sets of this stuff. Like that. Good. Okay, and we'll chuck that back in there. And behind the scenes, you can hear the crusher going. I did set up another crusher way down in the basement for a little closer to the, what was it? The excavator that we did. Was that last time? I can't remember if it was last time or not. Let's see. Let's go back and look at the schedule. It was last time. It has been a while since I recorded that. And just to give you an idea of what's going on here, we had some air conditioner system difficulties here at my house, and we just got that fixed today. And it's relatively fixed. It's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, so we're going to try and make this recording session rather quick. Okay, so we've got our electrum coil blocks, and then the revolver barrel. Okay, it's just steel. We need 2 of those. Okay, and then we can make the railgun. Awesome. Okay, so there's that. And then if we put this on the engineer's workbench, there was something to that. Let's go over here. Oh, man. Let's see. Due to the low internal energy storage, it's recommended you use a railgun along with a capacitor backpack. Okay. Engineer's workbench. Customized with shaders. What if we did this? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. And so we can make additional capacitors, HV wire coils, and HV capacitors. You know what? I'm getting off in the weeds here. Oh, that's cool. It shows it right there on the table. Awesome. So, you know what? Let's put the engineer's blueprints down right there, and then let's see if we can actually use the Engineer Skyhook to grab onto one of these wires. No? It has to be at a connector, and I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Awesome. Well, that's not so awesome. Okay, so if it's not sure where you should be going, it kind of throws you all about. That's fine. Okay, so let's try this on the wire. How's that go? How close do you have to be to this thing? It worked earlier. Here? No? Huh. Well, it worked up top. So I guess I don't fully understand it right now. Let's see if we can get some... we'll go with the rope that it was talking about. Hemp rope, I think, is the term. And we've got none up here. Yes, we've got some here. So let's see if we can make some sort of... let's see, immersive. Let's do this. Poke around in the inventory here, or the NEI thing here. And let's see. Steel wall mount. That's not quite what I'm going for. Aluminium wall mount. No. Structural cable connector. Okay. So let's do that. So we need some steel rods and steel ingots, and we get 8. I think we can go for that. Iron rods. Got a steel plate. Not quite what we need though. Let's grab some steel from here. And we need to switch out metal press molds for the rod. Let's do that. And then we'll say... you know what? Let's just do 1 for now. Let that run. Okay, and we'll get the steel rod here. Awesome. And go over here. Boop, boop. And nope. 1 right there. Okay. And then let's see about hemp rope. Okay, so we can make a little bit of that. That's plenty. Okay, so let's go down to the basement where we've got a little bit more room to play around. And then we'll see about coming back to our railgun in a little bit. But you know what? Actually, I have just heard something outside I need to go take care of real quick. I will be right back. All right, I am back, and well, I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Anyway, I thought I heard my cat outside. Cats have been tending to want to stay outside in the evenings in the summer to do extra hunting, but we've got another stray that's hanging around and so sometimes causes trouble. And so I'm not sure what was up there. But yeah, suffice it to say, I think there was a little fight going on. Let's, what I'm doing here is I am going to stretch some of this hemp rope around, and then we should be able to grab on with the Engineer Skyhook like so. Maybe not. I clearly don't understand what I'm doing with this thing. Let's try this. Well, let's go back into our engineer's manual and go back here. Engineer Skyhook. Okay. Simply hold the right mouse button while close to a connector, and you will be attached to the wire. Releasing the button at any time or sneaking will cause you to dismount. Right mouse button. You cannot start in the middle of a wire. You must attach at a connector. Okay. Does this not count as a connector? Apparently not. What kind of connectors are there? It worked once. Redstone wire connector, redstone probe connector, wire connector. Okay. Here? Maybe it's only wire? Can't go... but it said hemp rope, right? There's the length of a power line. Hook onto wires, hemp rope, or steel cables. Okay. Well, can we do maybe say something like this? This isn't working. Can we attach hemp rope to, say, this connector? You cannot attach this wire here. Okay, but I can't do this either. Standing close. Well, I have no idea. For the life of me, I don't get it. It should be working. Apparently, I'm missing something here. I'm right-clicking. You can hear that, can't you? I hope so. We come down here. And... shift? I'm missing something. Alright, so I'm just wasting time on camera now. Let me go off camera for a little bit and see if I can figure this out. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I went back and watched Dadcraft's video on this thing, and it looks like he was having the same amount of trouble I have been having. And there we go. And then this is something that I end up having as well. Yeah, so... can we... no, how about we do that? Oh, I'm gonna have to relog back in a bit. Alright, that's a lot better. But I had to destroy that thing while I was fixing everything there. Okay, well, I don't know. I thought this was going to be really fun to try, but it has been nothing short of a pain to get going. Okay. There we go. And okay. So it worked that time. So when you're not expecting it. Oh, how about that? Okay, so you jump and right click, and then I'll let go before I hit that block and suffocate in that block. So let's see. Okay, so it's jump and right click. Awesome. Okay, so I think we've got the general gist of how that's supposed to go. We've played around with that. Now let's head back upstairs and see if we can play with this railgun a little bit more. We've got much to do, and maybe come over here. And no, just a little bit of maintenance right now. We'll leave that thing to its devices. And let's take this out. Okay. And there we go. Replant. Always replant. And then let's head back up here, and we will make those few things for our railgun. How's that going? 145. So that's going lower. Sometimes it's higher and sometimes it's lower. How's this going? Okay, we just need to fill this with a bunch of... Oh, there's... Oh, I am hearing a skeleton. Where? Oh, he's outside? Huh. Yeah, Anyway, that's interesting. Was he outside? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yep, so I heard a skeleton. You heard a skeleton? Hopefully you did. Let me know what you think. Was there one? Well, clearly there was on our journey map there. But let's head out here. Okay. And we'll go back up to our engineer's workbench area, and we'll see about making, what was it? Let's see, railgun. Okay. We need to make the additional capacitors. That's 3 HV capacitors and 3 HV wire coil, which I do believe we've got. Yep, there's 3 right there. Okay. And then let's take a look here. We need 3 of those. Oh man, this is going to be expensive. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've got the treated wood planks in our inventory, and we should be able to make one of these. No, aluminium. Still need that. That should be good. Not quite. There we go. And HV wire. It has to be regular HV wire coil, doesn't it? Not insulated. It's got to be regular. Steel wire and aluminium wire. Do we have any here? No. No, of course not. No, we don't. Okay. Do we have aluminum here? No. Let's do that. And we've got steel in our inventory. Yes, we do. Okay. And we'll get the metal press out. Okay. Put that in. We'll do a couple of steel and then aluminum. And then a couple of these. Boop, boop. There we go. And that should give us a little bit of the coil that we can use. Good. Okay. Come back over here. We can do that. Good. And then we should be able to make the additional capacitors. Okay. So we'll put that on there. Oh, is there something else you gotta do? Oh, I see. So we put that. Okay, so it just keeps it. So there's some MBT data on there. Awesome. Okay. But now we've got to figure out how to get some energy stored on there. So there is an infuser. I think. No. Energy. What was the capacitor backpack? I've built one of these things before. I can't remember what it's called though. I did it in the Direwolf 20. So the breaker switch. No, it's not what we're looking for. Not the Tesla coil. Gun turret? No. Where could this thing be? What am I looking for, actually? It'd be nice if I knew. What's this? Chest plate. It's not much. It's not really that great. It's like an energetic infuser type thing. There's the mining drill. You know, as soon as I go off camera... Ooh. Redstone breaker. Okay. As soon as I go off camera, we are going to... I'll probably find it forthwith. But you know what? Let me do that. And we'll see if we can get rid of the rain and thunder as well. So back in just a little bit. Well, I found out what it's called. It is the charging station. Okay. And it looks pretty involved here, but not too bad. So we need an MV wire connector, some glass, and a copper coil block. We do have an MV wire connector here. And then got some glass here. Okay. And we'll have to make that. Okay. And then the copper coil block. Got it. And there we go. We got the charging station now. And that is output. So we should be able to say boop. And then we can take this thing and put it in there. Okay. So right now, what's the charge stored in it? Well, that was quick. Huh. Okay. 1600 flux in there. And then what does it shoot? It's... Oh, where did it go? Tools, railgun. Okay. Iron and steel rods as well as graphite electrodes. Iron and steel rods. Okay, so we got some iron rods there. We got a steel rod as well. Okay, and that took an iron rod. Well, obviously we need to try it out on something. And sure enough, I heard another skeleton out there, and I think we've got a dark spot somewhere around there. Okay. And it could be because we get Endermen that come around and they may be stealing stuff and maybe stole one of the blocks that had a torch on it. But okay, Cal, I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Well, that was pretty effective. Okay. And that was just an iron rod. And we get raw beef. Yeah, okay. Well, we've done this thing, and oh, it used up all the energy. Wow, so they're not kidding. You need to maybe make one of those backpacks. So, how are we doing on time? Not too shabby, I think. Let's see if we can make one of those capacitor backpacks and see if that helps us out a little bit. And we'll let the railgun recharge while we're up here. I don't know if I'm going to put that scope attachment on there, but we shall see. So let's take a look at the backpack. What does that take? An LV capacitor, some leather, and LV wire coil, which we don't have. We got a LV wire connector. And over here, that's it. I had HV capacitors this whole time. Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay. And we just got the leather for this thing. We do need some LV wire coil, which means piece of copper ingot in there. You know what? We'll have to do another one. And then how about that capacitor? What's that going to take? Iron, copper, lead. Okay. We've got that. We got some iron. No. Let's grab a little bit from here. Do that. We'll get our copper wire coil there. And that's to make these. What is it? It does require a coil, right? Yeah, 2 coils. Okay, we need that. Redstone. 1 dot of redstone. You know what we can do is cook that meat up as well. Just throw that in there. All right. We'll make our capacitor here, and boom. And that can store 100,000 flux. Can we add any more to this thing? No. Okay. So we'll take this, and that's going to charge up. It's going to take a decent amount. Okay, so it's showing almost green. Okay, so there is a little bit of a visual indicator. Let's see what it's got. Not quite. Put that back in there. And we've got iron, got the iron rod going there. Engineer's Backpack. 100,000. Okay. Now, let's go take care of a couple more of these cows. You know what? While I'm at it, we might as well breed them back up so we can replenish the supply. Where is that? Right here. Not quite what I wanted there, but I'll take it. Okay. A little too much on the wheat, but that's fine. The cows will be happy. That's for sure. Oh, I don't have particles on. I wonder why I don't have particles on. Probably so I could get good screenshots while this beacon is in here. Let's do that. Okay. Now, so we've got 1600 flux on the railgun. We've got 100,000 in the capacitor backpack. Okay, we'll gather all that back up. And how do we do? So we got 800 in there. How does this work? Maybe I should read about it. Capacitor backpack. Okay, centralized storage. Backpack charges any tools held in main or offhand, as well as any capacitor can be worn on your back like a piece of chest armor. Or you may attach it to the most common sets of armor. Okay, we can actually wear it. And then do this. Charges that back up. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Boom. Okay. And yeah, so that's pretty effective. Decent amount of charge still left, surprisingly. Let's gather up everything we've got from here. Sorry, guys. Okay. And yeah, there we go. So I think now, I'm not sure what to do in terms of a screenshot. Maybe we throw this on the ground and then throw the Skyhook on the ground. Because why not, right? Let's do that. And boom, sneaky screenshot. Good. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed. I do not have any room in here. We can at least do this so you can see my lovely face. Not really, but anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. That's going to be it for now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.